Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 16th August 2022. My name is TSV Raghavan and I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. It is haribol trsv nectar nectar nectar. In this particular vlog, in my previous recordings and videos, we have been discussing in detail about the information and knowledge that we gleaned by our study of spiritual books and plus our contemplation on material matters and meditation on spiritual matters. This particular video is no exception to that rule. In fact, it is only an extension of what we have been doing till now. Yesterday, we talked about what is known as twin flames. We know that every human living entity is part male and part female. Nobody can boast of being completely female or completely male. Every male living entity has female in him, and every female entity has male in her. Ardhanarishwara, this is Shiva's one of the facets. Ardhanarishwara means half male and half female. Hence, the good and bad qualities of both male and female are present in every human living entity. This is in Chinese language known as yin and yang. This is something that the legendary Bruce Lee of Kung Fu swore on. He said that every human being is incomplete without both yin and yang present in him. Now, we shall connect this particular facet or this particular quality with devotion to the Lord. Devotion to the Lord is broadly classified into 5 types. The first is called Santa Bhakti or saintly love. The second is called Dasa Bhakti, that is a servant's love and devotion to his master. The third is Pitra Bhakti, that is parental love for God by a devotee. Fourth is called Mitra Bhakti, that is a friend of God should be a devotee. That is, every devotee feels that he or she be a friend of God. And the fifth one is called Vatsalya Bhakti, that is conjugal love, that is where a devotee feels that he or she must be enjoyed by God. Conjugal love. Now, in this, we will discuss about this in detail. Saintly love, parental love, and friendly love can be both male and female. That is, any male adoption of human living entity or any female adoption of human living entity can be a saint, a parent, or a friend of God. However, the other two are slightly special, or you may say different. Before we go into it, let me remind you that all five branches of devotion are equally, if not more, important to each other, and there are several sub branches of every category through which the devotee shows his or her devotion to the Lord. Now, coming back to the fact that why the Dasa Bhakti or servant of God devotion or Vatsalya Bhakti, that is conjugal love for God, are different from the other three. Now, please look at it very practically. Servant of God, devotion as a servant of God. Who will do that? Generally, a person who wants to do God's bidding, to carry on an assignment for God on behalf of God. Such devotion is servant of God mentality. Among the male living entities and the female living entities, it is the male who loves to do something for his master. Hence, usually, servant of God type of devotion belongs to people who are in male form. And because of that, what exactly happens is, because this devotee is a male, he wants his favorite god to be a female. Please remember that. When a servant of God considers his god as effeminate or totally female, then he loves to do the bidding of that particular god, because here he wants to exhibit his devotion to his master, who he wants to be a female god. Similarly, conjugal love, where the devotee wants God to enjoy him or her, is usually female based. That is, the living entity who wants to take the devotion of a conjugal lover is generally female, because it is the female form of devotion which is very high in conjugal love type of devotion. It is women who can surrender themselves to their favorite god, and hence please remember that such devotees generally have male gods as their heroes, because every woman wants his her god to enjoy her or whatever she has. She wants God to enjoy that. Hence, we should remember to select our devotion carefully. If we want saintly love, parental love, or friendly love, we can have anyone as a devotee in these three categories, whether the devotee is a male or a female. However, when a person wants to be a servant of God, he must or preferably select his God as a female goddess, because at that time he loves to surrender himself totally to his heroine or his God or his Lord, and wants to do that particular God's bidding and carry on assignments for that particular God. Similarly, when the devotee wants to be a conjugal lover of God, then it is better that that particular living entity is in female form and her God is male, because only a devotee with a female form can succeed completely in this type of devotion. Love it or leave it, this is a fact. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular subject. Please give me your own ideas, opinions, and thoughts so that we may blend your opinions and my thoughts together and come up with something which is very, very important or beneficial to all of us in the society. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.